Most people spend hundreds of dollars and an entire weekend building a raised bed when they can get the exact same results in 15 minutes for under $20. A standard plastic kiddie pool gives you over 100 liters of growing space, fits on any patio or driveway, and requires zero ground preparation whatsoever. By the end of this video, you will have a complete step-by-step system to build a fully working container vegetable garden from one single kiddie pool, including the right drainage setup, the correct soil mix, how to choose and space your plants, and what to realistically expect for your first harvest. This is one of those projects where the results genuinely surprise people, so stay with it all the way through. A kiddie pool is one of the most overlooked container gardening solutions available to home gardeners, and most people walk right past them without a second thought. The wide, round shape gives you a generous surface area for planting while keeping the total weight manageable, and the entire setup easy to reposition on a patio or driveway. Most pools in the 36-inch to 48-inch range hold enough soil volume to fully support tomato, pepper, or cucumber plants, without any restriction to root development. For gardeners dealing with limited yard space, hard concrete surfaces, or physical limitations that make digging and heavy lifting difficult, this method removes almost every barrier to growing real food at home. You can set it up in the morning and have vegetables in the ground before lunch. The complete materials list for this project is intentionally short and affordable. You need one plastic kiddie pool with a flat bottom, ideally 36 to 48 inches in diameter, 1 or 2 bags of quality vegetable potting mix, a cup of coarse perlite or fine gravel for drainage, a small selection of vegetable seedlings or compact seed varieties, a hand drill or thick nail and hammer, and a pair of gardening gloves. Everything on this list is available at a dollar store, hardware store, or local garden center, and the total cost typically lands between $15 and $25. The simplicity of this materials list is part of what makes this method so genuinely accessible for first-time gardeners and anyone working on a tight or fixed budget. There is nothing here that requires a special order or a trip to a specialty store. Before a single handful of soil goes into this pool, flip it upside down and drill or punch 8 to 10 drainage holes evenly spaced across the entire bottom surface. Use a 1/4-inch drill bit or a thick nail and hammer to create openings large enough for water to escape freely, but small enough to hold the soil in place once you fill it. Poor drainage is the #1 reason container vegetable gardens fail. Roots sitting in standing water will begin to rot within days, and no amount of quality soil or organic fertilizer can reverse that damage. Spacing the holes evenly across the full base ensures that water drains from every section of the container, not just the lowest center point. This single step takes under 2 minutes and is the most important thing you will do for the long-term health of every plant growing in this garden. Flip the pool right side up and pour a 2-inch layer of coarse gravel or perlite across the entire interior bottom before adding any soil on top. This drainage layer performs 2 functions at once. It keeps fine soil particles from slowly clogging the holes you just drilled, and it creates an air buffer between the root zone and the base of the container. During periods of heavy rain, or if you water a little too generously, this base layer absorbs the excess and lets it drain through cleanly, rather than pooling at root level. You do not need to purchase any expensive specialty product for this step. A small bag of pea gravel from a hardware store costs under $5 and does the job perfectly. It is a quick 2-minute addition that silently protects the health of everything growing above it for the entire season. Pour your vegetable potting mix into the pool on top of the gravel base, filling the container to within 3 inches of the rim to leave room for watering without overflow. Never use plain backyard garden soil in a container of any kind. It compacts tightly under repeated watering and creates a dense, airless environment that stunts root growth and invites root disease. Look for a bagged potting mix that lists compost, perlite, and coconut coir in the ingredients, because those 3 components together create a light, well-aerated growing medium that roots can move through freely. If you have worm castings available, blend in a 1/2 cup per cubic foot of soil for a natural slow-release nutrient boost that feeds your plants for weeks without any chemical input. The quality of your soil mix is where the quality of your entire harvest is ultimately decided, so this is not the place to cut corners. Before placing a single plant into the soil, take 60 seconds to plan your spacing arrangement on the surface of the mix. A standard 36-inch pool gives you comfortable room for 2 tomato or pepper plants placed in the center, or up to 6 compact leafy greens or herb plants arranged in a ring across the full surface area. Taller upright plants belong in the center position, where they receive full sun without shading anything around them, while bushy or low-growing varieties go along the outer ring, Always choose compact or dwarf vegetable varieties specifically bred for container growing. Look for the words patio, bush, or container printed on the seed packet or plant tag. Mapping your layout before you dig prevents the very common mistake of overcrowding, which is the second most frequent reason container vegetable gardens underperform and produce disappointing harvests. Before we get into planting and ongoing care, if this tutorial is giving you ideas you can use in your garden this season, tap the like button right now and hit subscribe. We post practical, no-fuss organic gardening guides every single week, and you do not want to miss the next one. Place each seedling into its marked position in the soil, setting it at the same depth it was growing in its original starter pot, and firm the soil gently around each stem using your fingers. Water everything in slowly and thoroughly immediately after planting, applying water in a gentle, steady circle around each plant until the entire soil column is evenly moist from the surface, all the way down to the gravel base. After watering, spread a 1-inch layer of organic mulch, straw, shredded dried leaves, or wood chip mulch, over the entire soil surface between and around your plants. Mulching a container this size takes about 3 minutes and can easily double the time between waterings during warm, sunny weather by locking moisture into the soil. This combination of thorough initial watering and immediate surface mulching gives your new transplants the best possible start in their container environment. Container vegetable gardens need more frequent watering attention than in-ground beds because the smaller soil volume heats up faster and dries out more quickly in warm weather. Check your pool garden every 1 to 2 days by pushing one finger about an inch into the soil near the center. If it feels dry at that depth, it is time to water deeply and evenly. Feed your plants every 2 weeks with a balanced organic liquid fertilizer, such as compost tea, fish emulsion, or a diluted seaweed solution, which replenishes the nutrients that water gradually carries through and out of the container over time. Because you built this garden on a properly draining base with quality potting mix, overwatering is genuinely difficult to do. Excess moisture always has a clear path out. The complete maintenance routine for this garden runs about 5 minutes per visit, making it one of the most manageable vegetable garden setups available to any home gardener regardless of schedule, physical ability, or available time. Within 4 to 6 weeks of planting day, you will have a fully productive container vegetable garden growing real food in your own backyard. Compact tomato and pepper plants will begin setting visible fruit by week 4. Leafy greens and fresh herbs can be harvested as early as 30 days after planting, and the entire setup will look like something you planned and built for months. The total investment for this project lands between $15 and $30, depending on which soil and plants you choose, a fraction of the cost of even the most basic traditional raised bed. You can line up multiple pools side by side to multiply your growing surface, shift them around to follow changing sun patterns across the season, or move them onto a covered porch during unexpected cold nights. This is a proven, practical system that works on any flat surface, for any gardener, in virtually any growing zone across the country. Here is the complete process from an empty pool to a working vegetable garden. Drill 8 to 10 drainage holes before adding anything. Lay a 2-inch coarse gravel base layer. Fill with quality vegetable potting mix to within 3 inches of the rim. Map out your planting layout before digging a single hole. Water in deeply on planting day. Cover the soil surface with an inch of organic mulch, and follow a simple every other day check-in routine with bi-weekly liquid feeding. That is the entire system. No heavy equipment, no lumber, no digging up your lawn, and no expensive raised bed kits required. Just one $15 pool and a 15-minute setup that produces a real, harvestable vegetable garden in under 60 days from the day you plant it. If this video gave you one practical idea you can put to work in your garden this season, please hit the like button right now. It takes 1 second and it directly helps this channel reach more home gardeners who need exactly this kind of straightforward information. Subscribe so you never miss a new organic gardening tutorial, and drop a comment below to tell me what vegetables you are planning to grow first in your kiddie pool garden. I read every single comment and I genuinely want to know your plan. Your answer also helps this video reach more people who are looking for the same solution you just found.